Every man talks about boundaries, but few know how to set them. Even fewer know how to hold them. And the truth is, most men sabotage themselves not by being weak, but by misunderstanding what a real boundary looks and feels like. These are 5 mistakes men don't realize they make when trying to set boundaries. Mistake 1. Turning boundaries into ultimatums. A boundary is not a threat. It's not do this or I'll leave. It's here's what I tolerate and here's what I walk away from, calmly. When you set a boundary with tension, you're trying to control her behavior. But when you set it with calm presence, you're simply defining your standards. One pushes her away, the other commands respect. Mistake 2. Setting boundaries you don't enforce. If you draw a line, then erase it the moment she crosses it. You've trained her to test you again. Every time you bend, she feels less secure, not because she wants control, but because she craves clarity. A boundary without consequence isn't a boundary. It's a suggestion, and suggestions don't build respect. Mistake 3. Explaining too much. You don't need a speech. You don't need to justify your standards to be liked. Speak it once, clearly, simply, then move. The more you explain, the more it sounds negotiable. Real masculine energy is quiet, firm, and unbothered by validation. Mistake 4. Confusing boundaries with control. You can't set boundaries for her. You set them for yourself. You don't say, "You're not allowed to do this." You say, "If you choose that, I'll remove myself." Boundaries aren't about controlling others. They're about choosing how you respond to what you won't tolerate. Control creates resistance. Clarity creates attraction. Mistake 5. Only setting boundaries after you're angry. If the only time you speak up is when you've had enough, you've already lost ground. Boundaries must be proactive, not reactive. You don't need to be angry to draw a line. You just need to be aligned with your values and confident enough to walk away if they're violated. That kind of man doesn't beg for peace. He creates it by what he allows and what he doesn't. You don't need to scream. You don't need to control. You don't even need to explain. You just need to know your lines and stick to them, because the man who enforces his boundaries with calm conviction becomes the man others respect and the man women feel safe around. Subscribe to Cold Flame for weekly insights on masculine leadership, emotional power, and the quiet strength of unshakable standards.